What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna have a little discussion. It's not really a review, it's just a discussion of this week's episode of Insecure. So this week's is gonna be about the Issa, Lawrence, and Condola triangle. Now, I know we had a lot of discussion on Twitter, but we're gonna break down this whole discussion. Basically, Issa and Lawrence, they still got something together. Okay, let's just start it from the beginning. Okay, so Lawrence involuntarily invites himself to Condola's Friendsgiving, and later in the episode they run into Issa, and Lawrence and Issa kind of got a vibe still going, and Condola's feeling some type of way. Then we get to the Friendsgiving part of the episode, where Lawrence basically finds out from drunk Nikki, one of Condola's friends, that he's basically the rebound post-divorce. And Lawrence is feeling some type of way because he's that person that wants a long-term relationship to lead eventually to marriage. And I'm just like, Lawrence, you dated Issa for 5 years and not once you didn't think about marrying her. Now, granted, you didn't have some money at the time. You didn't have a good job, but bruh, 5 years, it's a long time. And I get it. You, after being cheated on, you want something different. You went through that whole phase in season 2. And now you're just like, you know what? I want something different. You're dating again. And you feel like you guys are getting serious. You're going on vacations. You're doing the holidays together. Now, in Condola's defense, she's fresh off the divorce. Okay, she just signed the papers. The papers just got to the courthouse. Okay, so marriage is not really on her mind right now. Maybe down the line, but you know, her husband left her. She's probably not in the mindset to get married again. So we get to the confrontation in the kitchen. Basically, Lawrence opens up and tells him what he heard. And he asked her, is she still pining for her ex? And then she basically deflects and said, well, would you be with Issa had she not cheated on you? Now, that was a loaded question. Granted, she had the right to ask that, but that was a loaded question because he was not going to win either way. Of course, he would have stayed with Issa. And I'm going to bring up that other part later. I mean, around the time Issa cheated was when Lawrence finally got a good job. Because really, had she not cheated, they would have been fine. He would have started earning some money. They may would have gotten a house. I mean, honestly, they would have been engaged by now. Now, I feel like Issa cheating was meant to happen for Lawrence to be who he is now. I mean, Lawrence is a very sensitive person, and him being cheated on hurt his not his ego to say, it hurt him internally to it's like, what I was doing was not enough. I want to be better for the next relationship I'm in. And it feels like for him, he's better with Condola. You know, maybe a little bit kind of intimidated with her job position and where she's at in her life. But, you know, he wants something serious. And Condola's is not in that state. Now, here's the thing. We have this problem with dating all the time. We don't be upfront with people with what we want. Listen, if you want something that spans a certain point in time that could lead to something more, tell them up front. If you want something for the moment, let them know up front. You know, don't be leading people on. So now let's get to the Issa part of the episode. So she and her brother are at a Mexican restaurant for Thanksgiving after their mom's boyfriend had a heart attack. And basically she's in her feelings because she thought Condola got the new version of Lawrence that she didn't. Issa, girl, you stayed with Lawrence out of love. Even when Lawrence was trying to better himself, you were not here for it. He went and got the job at Best Buy. You were, like, I know you invested in the potential, but that is a hit or miss, okay? Yes, it's always been told we had to be someone who's equally yoked, but Lawrence had the ambition to get there. He had the ambition. He literally kept grinding, like, honestly, he kept going and going, and he got the Best Buy job just to support and lift his weight when it came to the bills. But you didn't see it as an improvement. No. And now you're the one that cheated, hurt his feelings, and had him go through an emotional roller coaster to where he had to rebuild himself. And now that you see him in a new relationship, you're in your feelings because you're thought, man, I wish I had that. You could have had that if you didn't cheat, Issa. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm roasting Issa right now. This does not mean I'm Lawrence Hive. I'm just saying I gotta be the devil's advocate on both sides here. So at the end of this episode, we had Lawrence go for the Insta stories And also, side note, why are you still following your ex, Lawrence? Y'all been broken up for what, 2 seasons? And you still follow your ex on Instagram? Like, did you forget that after blocking her on Facebook? Like, damn. But yeah, he replies to her story with a laughing emoji, and then we see the ... on Issa's end, and Case of the X was playing, and I was like, Issa. As soon as I heard that, dun, 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 I was like, oh my god, we played an instrumental, and I heard, it's after midnight and she's on your phone. I was like, ooh, y'all are messy. Y'all, if y'all don't know Maya, Case of the X, you are missing out. Go on Apple Music or Spotify, The Fear of Flying, Maya's album, 20 years old. Go and listen to it. Get our girl some streams. But anyway, that was basically teasing. Look, there's a chance that they might get back together. Listen, I don't want them to get back together because I feel like they have so much of a complicated history that basically it's too... Y'all are too close at this point. Y'all should not be this comfortable as exes, okay? Lawrence, I blame Lawrence for this because he could have texted Issa basically saying, hey, stop talking to Condola about me, because they're still working on the block party together. And I feel like everybody's going to get hurt. I feel like everybody's going to get hurt. And I feel like having Case of the X at the end, along with that scene with the reply with the Insta stories, basically telling us this is going to get messy. And I feel like we may have an X-sex encounter. That's what I'm predicting, okay? Because let me tell you guys, in this timeline, Christmas is coming up. Christmas is coming up, y'all. And let me tell you, it gets lonely around them holidays, so I already know that this is going to be a mess, okay? Do I want Lawrence and Issa back together? No. Do I think they're going to get back together anyway? Yes. So, whew. It's just a lot, guys. But let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this whole thing. Do you think something's going to happen between Issa and Lawrence? Do you think Condola is going to basically break things off? How do you think the block party is going to go with all this going down? Anyway, girl, peace out. More love. Have a great day. Bye.